question to
My
Senator
question
Hanson-Young.
is to the Attorney-General representing the Prime Minister, Senator Brandis. Today, the High Court declared the way to remove 267 people who are here in Australia and to be able to send them to Nauru. One of those people includes a 5-year-old boy who was brought here because he was sexually assaulted during his time in detention in Nauru. He came here for medical treatment. Doctors have said this boy should not be returned to the island. Will the Prime Minister allow this boy to be sent to Nauru, or will he allow him to stay?
The Leader of the Government in the Senate, the Attorney-General representing the Prime Minister, Senator Brandis.
Well, Senator Hanson-Young, now that the High Court has definitively upheld the laws under which these arrangements were made, the government will be adhering to the laws. These decisions are decisions for the Minister for Immigration and Border Protection, and I will make an inquiry of him.
Thank you, Attorney-General. Senator Hanson-Young, supplementary question.
Thank you, Mr President. There is a second person in this group of 267 people. It's a young woman who had her baby in Australia only recently after being brought here because having the pregnancy in Nauru is unsafe and the mother is suicidal. Her doctor has said she should not be removed from Australia, should not be returned to Nauru. Will the Prime Minister stop her from being returned?
Attorney-General.
Well, I hope you don't think I'm being pedantic, Senator, but the legislation actually does require these decisions to be made by a designated minister, that is the Minister for Immigration and Border Protection, not the Prime Minister. Nevertheless, it's a matter for the Minister for Immigration and Border Protection, and I'm sure he will make these decisions in accordance with the law.
Senator Hanson-Young, final supplementary question.
Thank you, Mr President. Another woman in relation to this group of 267 is a woman who was raped by locals on Nauru. She has been brought to Australia. She is receiving medical treatment. Her doctors have said she should not be removed. Will the Prime Minister intervene and ensure she is not sent back to the island where she will face her rapists?
Attorney-General.
Well, Senator Hanson-Young, I'm not familiar with the case to which you refer, and therefore I have no reason to know whether the way in which you described is accurate or not. It would not be appropriate for the Prime Minister to direct another minister in the manner of the exercise by him of a statutory discretion. But I'm sure the Minister for Immigration and Border Protection will exercise his statutory powers appropriately and lawfully.